and encouragement. Guys, welcome to another episode on my YouTube channel. It's nice to be here, and thank you for staying tuned always. I really appreciate. Thanks for your support and encouragement. So today, I've heard a lot of comments about people saying they don't really know much about me. I'm not really introducing myself, and all they know is just the basics and all my business, what I do and all of that. So I've determined that I'm going to talk on how I started business. Yes. I think few people know this about me. Not everybody knows how I actually started my business. And I would say that, let me shock you. I started business when I was in primary five. Yeah, you heard me. I started business when I was in primary five. Okay, so my former house where we stay, I actually I there was a lady that makes bead. I started with bead making. There was a lady that makes bead, and she's really into it, and I loved it. I would go there and stay with her, watch her do all of the magic. That was how it seems to me then. So I remember that my prem 5 class, we were supposed to have an entrepreneur class. We're supposed to have an entrepreneur class, and we were asked to choose a category, what we want to study. And luckily for me, there was bead making. I was so happy and excited. For as many that are familiar with Ilorin Kwara State very well, Nigeria, it's a popular school around Owoni Boys Taiwo. Yes, that was the school I attended, and where they sell all this equipment, beads, and all the things that is required of you to start bead making was available. So it was much easier for me. I would go from school with my friends during break time. We'll go and I was so small. We'll go and get the things that we needed. We'll come back. That was how my journey of entrepreneurship started. Honestly, I started making bead at like entered my secondary school. uh okay, my primary five for other countries is known as grade five. Yes, my grade five. So for Nigerians, we understand I will call it primary five, but it's grade five in other places around the world. So I started my bead making journey, and guess what? My mom, my family members actually supported me. I don't know. I've been since when I was little. Uh, During my primary school days, my dad takes me in the morning. He drops me in school. Then in the evening, there's a neighbor that we have a neighbor that's come to pick us up. She also has a child in the school, so most times she picks me up as well. But my dad gives me money that in case we're just going to sort out, because he definitely cannot pick me up in the afternoon because of work. So that was how. So anytime that uh this neighbor of hers picks me up from school, I'll save my money. I'll save it. That was how I started saving. I started saving at a very tender age. At a tender age, I started saving. So those days of putting it under the DVD, days of putting it under the rug. It's actually funny. So that was how I started. So when it was time for me to start this entrepreneurship thing in my primary five, it was not really that difficult for me. I can't even remember asking my parents for money. I can't remember if I did. So that was how it started. Then I started the journey down to my primary. I remember that when I was in my, was it GS3 or so, my SS1, my mom had to stop me because she felt that it was taking too much of my time and I needed to face my studies. So for the space of my senior secondary school one to secondary school three, I didn't venture into any beat making. So after that, when I entered university, I started again. So I went for different trainings. See, as a business person, make sure you look for free trainings. People offer free trainings everywhere, every time. If it is not the old package that you, at least for a starter, it's still okay. At least you're not paying for it. So I I ran different free trainings. I mean, different free trainings. I registered for bead making because I really wanted to improve. It was something I had passion for. Everything I actually did as a business person was something I had passion for. From business to clothing to importation of goods, they were all what I actually wanted to do. So it was easier for me to do that. So I remember that I went for a series of trainings, like I said earlier, and I was able to build myself. Guys, if I show you, I'll I'll show you pictures of my beads and you'll be amazed. Honestly, though it's actually been a while I make beads. Beads takes time. Yes, if you really want to bring out something fantabulous, something exceptional, you really have to invest your time. I remember those days during my break time, in university days, I'll sit in the living room making beats, and my dad would sit with me. You tell me about colors. It was my judge. It was my judge then, because I would show him, Dad, is this color okay? Okay, what do you think? I'm saying, oh, it's nice. Why don't you? It was really supportive. My parents were supportive. So though not everybody has that kind of supportive parent, sometimes our parents want us to do some other thing that we want to do, but in place of wisdom, we just have to be careful so that we won't offend them, and then we'll not let go of our passion. So that was how I started business. So I've been into business since my primary five. Don't let that shock you. Yeah, few people know this about me. I was privileged to go to have an interview last year on Ayoba FM. That is Ayoba FM Ekiti State. That's Ado Ekiti precisely. And I was speaking with my host Mide, and he was saying that he was asking me when I started business, and I told him, he was like, "Wow, are you for real?" It was really surprising to him that primary five. Yeah, thanks to my school, it really made that possible. So I was able to start at a tender age. I was able to, start business. Even though I didn't know what I was doing, I was sure doing everything I know that I could do. So, and now here we are. So, let's just say that is all I have to say. I have a lot of things to say about my bead making business, but I would not want to boss, and so that we'll not get bored. Okay, to let us know that this is where my journey started, and I didn't just come all of a sudden. There were days of sacrifice. All right, guys, I just want to encourage everyone out there yet to take one step or the other. You're still not seeing the idea, please do something now. This is the third month in the year 2020, and before you know it, we're at the end of the year. So guys, please do something. Don't just watch the video for fun, or just scroll through and just like, and just not do anything about it. It's not really good enough. All right, guys, so this is the end for today's episode, and I'm glad you stayed till the end. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to drop your comments in the comment section. It is very important. Don't forget to repost, share to your loved ones, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is very important. Please, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I want to appreciate you once again for your support and encouragement. Kudos to you. Thumbs up. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.